Howdy folks, and welcome back to Subtle Duck Gaming. I am your host, the adorable Mr. Subtlety, joined by my younger brother,
Ducky!
And I'm back again playing, oh shit, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. Everything is exploding. In our last episode, we boarded the Nazi helicarrier with our pregnant wife. Because we're idiots, let's get into the action.
However you want to handle this, William, I will follow your lead.
Let's try and do a little... Let's do a little stealth work here, folks, while I pretend to know what I'm doing.
Blap.
What?
Just blap him. Just... Come on. You're staring his face down. That pistol is surprisingly effective.
Everything's effective when you have magnum ammo. Man, I cannot hit the broadside of a barn today.
There you go. You know, you can move around a bit. You don't have to sit in the same location.
Sigrun, we're in.
There are 3 different Odin control centers on the Ausmerzer. 2 of them controlling the automated defense system. The Hugin control center for the port defenses. The Munin control center for the starboard defenses. Finally, there's the Odin main control center for the ship itself.
How do we get to them?
There's a terminal concealed in the floor in the center of the room, which will open the door leading to the Hugin control center.
Found it.
The other parts of the ship are harder to access from your location. Bring up the ship's genetics in the terminal and see if there's a way to reach them, Anya.
Now, Hugin and Mugen are Odin's 2 ravens, correct?
William, find a hook.
That's very good.
Shut down the port defense system. I'll stay here and try to...
I studied Norse mythology a little bit.
If by studied you mean read a single book when you were in high school. Okay, what am I doing?
Go through
Ah.
the door and find the Hugin control center.
Ah, shit.
Well, you got detected in record time.
Oh, shit.
Why don't you use your shotguns?
Because I was trying to throw a grenade. What's the grenade button?
I thought it was G.
It wasn't G. I don't think it was G. I tried to hit that. I haven't played this in a while. Is it obvious?
I don't think you actually killed him.
Come on.
You know, for being the Nazi super secret special flying machine, I would really think that they would have some fancy new unit or weapon they'd be sending after you.
I mean, they pretty much blew their load when they sent in Nazi Terminators, man. What more do you want them to throw at me?
Surely they've got something else. Isn't this supposed to be kind of the climax of the game?
I don't know. Does it look like I made it?
That was pretty gruesome.
That's just the way I like to terminate my Nazis. Let's see.
What are you looking for?
Health.
Well, why don't you go back to... Never mind.
I got what I needed.
I was just saying that, you've just busted open this area. Don't even know what it leads to.
Have a look-see.
What? Oh.
I'm pulling a John McClane, folks. It's yippee-ki-yay time.
Now where are you?
I'm in the underbelly of the ship, I think.
I mean, that hasn't changed from, you know, when we got onto the ship. Super stealthy.
Hey, I haven't been caught yet.
You know, just staring down
Oh crap.
You don't have anywhere to go. I don't know what you're expecting.
I think that went okay.
Just watch your back. Don't let your guard down just because you think you got him in the first volley.
Really? First volley? That looked like a security room. Okay. I can't read German.
Now, what was with the gunfire? Oh, he sees you.
Thank you.
What amounts to be a control room. Are you like auto jumping or something when you run forward?
Apparently, yes. That's how I'm supposed to be climbing the... or scaling the things that are in my way.
Am I the only one who actually really hates auto jump features?
Am I the only one who really hates the am I the only one thing?
You know, you could just answer the question instead of trying to be a smartass about it.
I could, but I didn't.
I mean, games put them in pretty often. And I never understood why.
I don't know either. Do I look like the maker of this game?
No, I can't say that you do.
I do look like the guy who really hates fucking guns. Oh, right, I have flaming grenades. That's it.
You seem to have forgotten what most of your weapons do.
Yeah, that is true. Yoo-hoo, Nazis. Oh,
That's bad.
have you ever had that problem where a Nazi just comes around the corner and you peg him in the nuts with a grenade?
Just throwing a grenade. Suddenly an obstruction tosses it right into your face. do that.
There's the help. I heard you, bastard. I have an entire box of those. Come and get me, you bastards.
I mean, you generally know where the commander is.
I have solved the commander problem. I still hear gunshots, though.
Yeah, I think they're coming from above you. Yep.
Ooh, what's a grenade? Did I peg him with that?
Yeah, I think you did.
That was a good... Yeah. I'm fucking awesome. I apparently have the maximum grenade kills perk, though.
With how often you throw those things, it wouldn't surprise me.
Let's see. V-A-L-H-A-L-L-A.
You are the worst typist.
Well done, William. The port defense systems are offline.
Oh,
Get
fuck.
back here as soon as possible. I think I found a way to reach our other objectives.
So am I doubling back?
No, it looks like that elevator is the way to go.
Interesting. We're still gonna look for everything we can get our grubby little mitts on.
It's always generally a good idea to check.
Check for loot. Okay. Got everything we needed. Let's kick some ass. I think the devs wanted me to have this.
You know, little subtle hints would probably say yes.
But I'm not gonna take what they want me to have.
Does you want to try it nice and quiet?
You're right. Fuck sneaking. Oh shit.
I think he's got the better gun for this particular situation.
Not if he gets in closer. Oh, there was one behind me.
Maybe try the sneaky route for your first go and then decide if you're suited for running and gunning. Rifle.
I didn't hear an assault rifle go off.
It just fucking popped.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
You're so screwed too.
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
Just boom right off of his head.
This is not working for me. Why do I keep going back to it? Going.
You're in trouble.
Nah, I'm good. I don't know. Bethesda, learn to design stairways. What do you say we try that again? This time with a little more pizzazz.
Oh, I think this was propaganda post. What alerted them?
I don't know. Let's go with a different one.
Sitting up here does not seem like that good of a plan.
What do you know?
little bit, at the very least.
You had the drop on me, you still couldn't kill me.
Just kind of stopped shooting.
I thought that guy exploded. That's the problem with those flame grenades. I never know what I've killed. God damn.
Did you even see that guy?
Yes.
I'm not so sure you did. I think you might have just got a lucky hit on him.
Brrr. You're making me so mad. You're making me angry. Ah shit, somebody saw me.
Well, I mean, they don't have the commander to call for reinforcements.
It doesn't mean I want to get seen. Somebody shot.
I hear heavy boots.
I hear this. Fuck!
Now might be the time for double shotguns.
You're correct on that.
That could have gone better.
Could have gone worse. See? Everything turned out A-okay in the end.
Yeah, it looks like you got him.
I am the best Nazi killer in whatever era this is.
Also, I gotta say, this whole setup seems like a horribly unsafe work environment.
What do you mean? The whole we're Nazis thing, or the whole...
Scaffolding under the ship.
William, I need some help here. Hurry, please.
Uh-oh. Why did we bring our pregnant wife to this?
Who else would you have brought? Wyatt?
You know what? Captain LSD is expendable.
But yeah, scaffolding on the underside of a ship. And guys with metal melting lasers.
Ah! Let's try it one more time, folks. I think I have this.
Yeah, it seems like you're gonna be fine. Also, I feel the intense need to complain about their ship design.
Why?
Why all these scaffoldings and overhangs that kind of don't go anywhere?
How do you know they don't go anywhere? They have all the keys to the ship. They are restrained by which doors are open and which doors aren't.
Well, why would you have scaffoldings and overhangs instead of just closed areas like this one?
In case you have an invader.
But then why would they just
I've
have
reprogrammed this to take us to the upper
bars?
parts of the ship. We can reach the other O-ring control centers from up there.
Okay.
Why would it just be bars instead of,
Hold on.
you know, cover?
Nazis don't use cover. Did you notice that?
I love you, William.
Those are not...
Motherfucker!
It's on top of you!
I
William,
got it.
There's
You
another
just-
shaft on the other side. You should be able to reach the Munin control center from there. I need you to go there and shut down the starboard defense system. I'll keep making my way to the Odin main control center.
Oops. Oops.
Did he just kind of by glance notice you?
Yep. Oh. I'm out of bullets.
Guess that makes sense why I would auto switch you to the next gun.
It switched me to the assault rifle, but not the next gun. Do. It's time to murder some fucking Nazis.
Such a good singer.
Well, fuck.
I didn't even see those guys.
Now I heard. Ah! Let's try that again. Only this time, remove.
Gusto.
You should be able to reach the Munin control center from there. I need you to go there and shut down the starboard defense system. I'll keep making my way to the Odin main control center.
Let's see here. Thought I saw it. Oh, okay. Did I just run on air?
A little bit. Running animations can kind of be glitchy at times.
Indeed. Anyway, we got more people to murder.
Now,
Here's.
these large, constructs don't seem to... This appears to be escape pods.
Okay.
But, as we saw above, they can go up. And there's a fan up there.
I got enough for you too. Come on, buddy.
I think he is enough for you too.
I don't think he does, because he's down and I'm not. God damn.
There are a lot of them. I guess it makes sense that there would be a lot of them. Considering...
William, I'm closing in on the Odin main control center. Let's meet there once you've disabled the starboard defense system.
Bastard shot me in the face. Good thing I'm a Nazi super soldier, apparently.
For some reason.
You know, that raises an interesting question.
Which is?
Since I'm... Well, you know Blazkowicz is pretty much addicted to humping his wife. Yes?
Yeah.
But he has a new body.
Yeah.
So would his children, assuming he, you know, humps her baby into her a second time, well, I guess it would be a third time in this case, would they have the same genetic makeup?
That's a good question. You know, my first guess would be no. But I don't actually know. A lot of, oh gosh, what is it?
How exactly they attached me to this shit.
You're dead.
To this
Splendid
body.
job.
You know
Splendid.
what? Why is there a big hole in the middle of the ship?
You should be able to
Because
reach the
that's-
Munin control
I'm
center from
fairly
there.
certain is where the,
I need you to go there and shut down the starboard defense
escape
system.
pods go.
I'll keep making my way to the Odin main control
I'm
center.
sure there's no bombs.
You can stand in those. I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
They look like drop pods, kind of like the things that the big steel guys come down in.
Oh yeah, they called them sarcophagus. Or well, they called them a sarcophagus last time. Anyway, back to the. Are his children gonna have different genetic makeups? Is that gonna be the what's the word I'm looking for? The sequel hook for the third one.
What you think his third child,
Will be a Nazi.
Hitler, Adolf J. Blaskovich?
Yes. I think it's Blaskowitz though.
Blaskovich, however you pronounce it, I've been screwing it up the whole time.
Yes. Of course, this implies that you're born a Nazi. We just started a nature versus nurture debate.
That does not seem like the time to be using that submachine gun.
I don't know. Worked out well for us.
Just make sure they aren't rallied to your presence.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just,
Oh, map.
Indeed. Thieving.
V-A-L.
God damn it, you know what this code is.
Also, to point out a serious flaw, why on earth would you ever have your two main defense systems have the same password?
Stop giving the Nazis ideas.
I mean, they could have padded their runtime by another mission, making you chase after a different commander.
Stop giving Bethesda terrible ideas.
William, now that the starboard defense system is shut down, you can go back out to the troop deployment hall and climb up the robotic deployment arm. I'm outside the Odin main control center. Lots of activity in this place. Get here as fast as you can.
Gotcha this time, you little bastard. Who else wants some? Oh, I can see you're horny for it. This is where we back up.
Don't just get back up.
Maybe.
Well, it looks like you got him this time.
Yep. Why do I not use the shotguns enough?
I don't know. That's a question I've often found myself asking you.
Well, I'm gonna have to use them a lot more. Of course, maybe it's because I tear through the ammunition in them.
I think you just need to use dual wielding a bit more often.
Maybe, but I don't think the dual-wielded assault rifles stun them as much as the shotgun does.
That may be true, but it's still an increase in...
DPS, I get it. You said I had to climb something, right?
Yeah, the marker points to that middle part up there. See it? But I don't know how you get to it. Ah.
Aha. Am I wearing the Kill Bill jacket?
I thought it was kind of supposed to be the inverse.
Must be the old main control center. I'm on my way, Anya.
Why do I get the
Oops.
intense feeling that this is a trap?
Because it probably is.
Also, I'm surprised that worked.
So am I. Now... Oh, that didn't kill him.
Okay, so the explosions don't kill, they just do a ton of damage to them.
That would have been fantastic to know. Shit.
Need to get to cover fast.
Must be the old main control center. I'm on my way, Anya.
Where'd the other one go? You know, he's just kind of casually sitting there, on fire. His body burning like the corpse of Anakin Skywalker. Don't move.
No, no, we're killing all the Nazis.
Or dying, crying.
Oh, well, fuck.
So it looks like we're not doing that.
Oh, we are. We're just getting a better vantage point.
Are you sure this is your better vantage point?
Yes. You know, I was perfectly behind cover. There was no way he saw me.
He doesn't have to.
This has been a long mission.
That it has.
Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Isn't a lot of shelling from that Gundam. That's 3 down. It's 4. And 5. Did I get him?
Looks like you got them all.
Alright. Let's see what's next. Actually, let's do a quick check of our weapons.
Running low on a lot of ammunitions, aren't you?
Not anymore. And up the ladder. Dang, I was hoping I could point that down.
Not even there anymore.
The one time this frigging thing would come in handy. What a waste. Wait. What am I doing up here? Oh.
This looks like a boss fight.
Come on.
Doesn't even kill them fast enough.
Right. I think we were right about that gun. Awesome, but impractical.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to handle much of anything past a single super heavy unit. And even then, it doesn't seem to do enough damage fast enough.
I think it would have been useful against that machine.
Maybe against the giant robot. But I'd still venture a guess and say it wouldn't do enough damage fast enough to be viable.
There we go. Aha.
Cover, health, and armor. Always good things to have.
Ah!
Almost had him. This time, if you get him caught like that, just toss a grenade in there.
Where am I taking laser fire from?
I'm not sure, but I think the other one dashed past you. One you hit with the big thing.
If it didn't kill him, then this gun is entirely worthless.
He was still alive long enough to hit you with one.
That doesn't seem right. Yeah, I don't think that gun is helping me.
Yeah, I would say just start off with the grenade pistol.
I think the dual shotguns was doing better.
Very effective.
I didn't think so.
The other two are up there somewhere. To one. The other's shooting at you.
Run through here.
I think another one has launched.
Yeah, I heard him. Ah, the heavy armored shotgun wielder. I assume every time you speak up, I friggin' die.
So would you prefer I just stay quiet and just have no commentary?
No, I would prefer you not stop talking so you can't speak up and then I die.
Oh boy, this is going to be kind of tough for me to keep on jimmer-jammering about just random topics.
Try.
Well, overall over the past, I believe we're up to 14 episodes or so, my view of this game has not been very good. To be completely honest, it seems to kind of pad its own runtime with
random bullshit.
Yeah, things that it really has no business getting you to do, and seemingly have no relevance whatsoever. My prime example is when it asked you to fill up the helicopter with the diesel cannon. That just seemed silly to me.
It was busy work.
Busy work that seems unnecessary.
Yeah, it definitely felt like, why is this here?
The chase... Those guys exploded.
I think they threw a grenade and I shot it.
The chase for Wyatt could have been summed up in a, just could have been gone through in a cutscene. Although that does lead me to my next kind of major complaint. The game's pretty heavy on cutscenes, and the cutscenes are fairly long.
That to me isn't a complaint. That would be fine if their characters weren't kind of all over the place.
That's true. overall, the characterizations seem to shift very rapidly for no good reason. Interactions will seem awkward and almost inhuman.
I could agree to that. Not to say the characters were fantastic in the first game, because Blazkowicz had a bit of a melodramatic tendency that got annoying, which got a lot worse in this game.
He really seemed like a cardboard box with a fancy painting on it in the first game.
That's an interesting way to put that.
Well, aside from those really melodramatic moments, he kind of didn't have too much of a personality other than being your, you know, kind of generic hero. Not to say that's a bad thing for a main character to have.
If you're trying to get the audience to project on him.
Right.
Which I thought was what they were going for. But in this one, they give him a character arc. And his character arc isn't fantastic. It involves a dream sequence and some
past memories
and some silly speeches that I don't think fit very well.
Overall, just everything about this game seems piecemeal.
That's a good way of putting it.
Like, they had some really good setups to go some very interesting directions. Like, they had this odd characterization that they seem to want to make of, yeah, the father was kind of an asshole, but he was still a good guy. But then they just kind of left it there.
Well, I wonder if the father character was written to be a friend at first, because the final moments of, oh hey, he's a bad dad, doesn't turn out that way. Or of the memories of him being a bad father, don't turn out to be bad, because he gives you a gun, well, a BB gun, and he helps you check for monsters in the basement.
But then that's just kind of left out.
Yeah, it's like this character you've shown us so far shouldn't be like this. Unless you're telling us that it's not his fault. Or he was doing the best he knew how to do. It was just that the best he knew how to do wasn't very good. But then you have him tell the main character that he sent his mother to a concentration camp and tried to kill the main character. That scene was just really out of place.
I was honestly expecting a kind of teary-eyed,
what have I done?
More of, I had no choice. Kind of, they take away his wife and he tries to create this big financial empire almost to try and fill the gap, was what I was thinking.
Yeah, that character was very strangely written. Maybe it was kind of an afterthought. Apparently that's why we brought the pregnant woman.
I'm gonna have to censor that.
We're gonna have to censor that one. That's about my reaction.
I think I'm done with this. You okay? I'm fine.
Apparently she took a shower after that.
Apparently.
Fuck me. You got your shit, bitch.
Still shooting your shit to TV. We'll be right back with more from General Angle and Decapper after this.
Can I stay here?
Who was...
Just can't be a part of what must be done.
It's okay, Sig. You've earned your keep.
What?
Now for the rest of y'all.
Uh...
Ready to start a revolution?
Diet Kafer?
I don't know. One unread tutorial.
That wasn't the doctor, was it?
No, that was you're thinking of
Iron Skull or whatever?
Death Said.
Death said. Not close enough. This is a trap.
Why are we still bringing the pregnant woman?
Let's do this. Camera 3, truck left for your wide shot.
Stop, Gunther.
Stand by. What?
What an asshole.
Do what you have to do, darling.
I'll kill you later.
We'll keep the show running.
I saw you died.
Go out there, darling. America needs to see you.
Feeling it, General? Doom is coming.
This is gonna be the most unsatisfying thing. Oh, it's an organization.
It's a band, it looks like.
We're here with a true hero. One of the biggest names we've ever had on this show.
Also, he doesn't have a...
Terrorists everywhere.
He doesn't have a single person in the audience.
Yep. That seems kind of familiar.
Dang, man, you don't have to be so rude about it.
You executed Terror Billy. What was that like for you? It must have been so emotional.
This needs to happen up close. For you, Caroline.
This is gonna be just as unsatisfying as the father's death.
We are safe now. Terror Billy was a terrible threat to everyone safe.
I'm actually gonna let her finish her speech.
A demon, disguised as a man. But I have proven that even a demon will fall before the righteous hammer of the Reich.
Oh. She's gonna keep going for a little while longer.
There are demons amongst you. We will hunt them down. Just like William Joseph Blaskovich, they will die and burn until they are no longer a threat to the safety of decent folk.
You hear that? Did you hear that? Yes. 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 All right. All right. Wow. Powerful words, General. Powerful words.
Time for some powerful deeds.
You all saw the pictures.
What the hell?
You're dead! I swear again from your shoulders! I killed you!
Am I missing teeth?
Oh.
That was a little,
Gruesome.
not what I was thinking.
Don't listen to that lying bitch! These Nazi fucks are all gonna get what's coming to them tonight. We are not gonna take it anymore. Do it.
Oh, Christ.
Americans, wherever you are, I wish I had words of comfort to give you, like the warm winds that this Nazi general sent down from above. But for me, you will not get comfort.
You are terrible at this.
Cold, agonizing truth. And the truth is, this great nation has been raped and pillaged by the greatest enemy of our time. They ask you to sell your liberty, to purchase your safety, to kneel to the new order, to submit to the winds of change. But my
Wait, the New Order was the last one.
Americans, they that sow the wind shall reap the whirlwind. Preach. You were born
What?
in the land of the free. You fought the kings of old and broke them. You gave your lives for the simplest but most essential truth of all. Give me liberty or give me death. Right on, Wyatt. In your veins runs the blood of revolutionaries. So tonight, brandish your guns, your knives, and your fists. Seek out your oppressors wherever they are and tell them, we don't want nothing, not a thing from you. Tonight, we show those that sow the wind that we are the whirlwind.
Ah, copyrighted music!
Yeah.
But see, a lot
Oh,
of the that was an characters ending. Feel like
Yep.
afterthoughts in this. And it's very strange.
I wonder if Wyatt wasn't the timeline the devs wanted you to pick. Well, unfortunately, I believe we said all of our final thoughts
We'll have to
about
take a peek
this game
at
in the last
other
episode.
version. Well, they might become one episode then.
Because drugged
Folks,
out
no,
Wyatt,
you will see whether or not
is
we
he
decide to
supposed to
split
be
it into
comic
2
relief
episodes
character?
or keep it as one. It's kind of hard
I think
to
we'll make
say,
it one
'cause
episode.
he's one long episode.
Yeah.
That'll work. That'll be fine. He seems to be a comic relief
feels-
character, but he still
Mm,
has
feel it.
heavy plot relevance
Feel the
for
recording?
some reason. And his drugged out notions are
Well, the ending...
astoundingly correct.
I don't think that was a very good ending, to be honest.
Even the speech was kind of...
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I
that
wonder
he's
if that
sort of
would have
the
been better
prophetic
if
Ferguson had delivered it.
Stoner.
Or Fergus.
And I don't think it was a very good
It might have been
setup.
entirely different. We don't know.
I would be willing to bet it would be. And if you guys have Go ahead and give us your opinions down in the comments below if you care.
I'm gonna get this down.
Do it. You got this.
Oh, God, I thought for sure I just jumped off.
But being honest, Wyatt was one of my favorite characters in the first game. Because I chose the Wyatt path.
I chose Fergus. And I was gonna pick Fergus again for this one. And I didn't go with my gut. Always go with your gut, folks. It's usually correct. Oh.
Of course, a lot of characters just have these very strange setups.
Yeah. I don't get what let's call her Ingle Jr. is.
Oh, come on. Please give it back.
I don't get her character at all, to be honest.
I don't really either. I kind of wonder if they started backwards and realized they didn't really have a way in. Because she's only becoming relevant now. She had no relevance beforehand.
Right.
From when she was... Basically, her only relevance was she was introduced, and now.
And she fixed the Enigma machine off screen and didn't talk to us about it.
Was she the one to fix that? I thought that was, Afro Lady.
I thought it was Ingle.
It may have been. But overall,
it's a definite... what's the word I'm looking for? Reduction in quality from the first one.
I would agree with you there. And aren't there less guns?
I don't know if there actually is. I would have to count them, but it feels like you have a lesser arsenal.
Which is kind of odd for a first-person shooter. Usually the numbers only go up.
Indeed.
But overall, I would honestly rate this game about a... I would give it a B-.
I'd say if you're looking to pay $60 for it, don't. Wait till it's about half off, and that's when I would consider it good. Less than that, I'd consider it pretty great. I'm the kind of person that can't divorce price from the quality of the game. Because I thought Wasted was fantastic, especially given its very low price point.
And I pretty much exclusively play indie games at this point for about that reason. AAA games just never really seem to be worth the $60.
I wouldn't say that. I've had a few where I'm like, wow, this was really worth my time.
Yeah, now that I say that, there are definitely ones that are worth it. But
we're hoping that you guys get to see some of some games that we really liked at the $60 price point. We're not going to reveal any that aren't going to be played on the channel, which may make us look... what's the word I'm looking for?
cheap?
Cheap is a good word. I was thinking, biased.
Ah. Well, I mean, everyone...
That gun takes forever to charge.
I don't know why you keep picking it up.
Because I'm gonna use... the plan was to use it against the big ones. But it's mostly just gotten me killed, so I'm gonna stop even trying to make use of it.
Oh yeah, bias. I think everyone can kind of tell the two of us do have biases.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say we're biased against AAA games.
That's true. Although, admittedly, I do kind of have a bit of a bias against $60 games.
Yeah, it's hard for a $60 game to feel like you got your money's worth.
Right, especially in a market where we're pretty oversaturated with hundreds of games that can pretty much fit any niche.
I don't know, I haven't found a good car combat game. Folks at home, if you have a recommendation for a kick-ass car combat game, like old Twisted Metal or Vigilante 8 style, let me know in the comments below. I really need to figure this out.
Or folks at home, if you happen to be a game developer, feel free to tell us what your game is, and we'd be happy to.
Are you literally asking the people at home to give us free crap?
I realized that as soon as I said that, I couldn't, like, change what I was saying. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, it came off like that. You're a terrible person, Ducky.
I know I'm a terrible person. I literally just said that I'm too cheap to pay $60 for a video game. You don't think I realize I'm kind of a bad person?
I don't think that part makes you a bad person. That just makes you...
cheap.
Frugal. It's hard to have fun when you're like, man, I paid $60 for this, and this has all sorts of problems.
Yeah. Especially when you day one it and you end up not being able to play it.
Oh yeah, that's the frigging worst.
Because I had that problem, not saying like it was Skyrim's fault or anything, but I thought I hit the min specs for Skyrim, and I ended up not.
That just means you're bad at playing video games.
Well, I mean, the minimum specs were what I had on the computer, but it was bare minimum. And it had so many problems of frame rate drops, and heck, I could probably only get 15 when I first got it. It ended up just being unplayable.
Again, that's more your problem than the game's.
I'm just saying that it's kind of it kind of sucks. Even if it's a thing of, well, this isn't the game's fault, it's the fact that I don't have good enough equipment to play it. It just feels kind of bad.
I mean, for your not liking $60 games example, that one was terrible. That's all the time we have left on this episode of Subtle Duck Gaming. I've been your host, the exhausted Mr. Subtlety, joined by my younger brother,
Ducky!
Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you all next time.
See you, everybody.